Okay, and welcome back. Right, we are going to kick off the Patron session. Oh, we don't want that. Without further ado, I would first of all like to invite Jan from Sierra.
Hello, good day, everyone. That's thanks a lot for having me. Good day from sunny Canada, not so sunny Canada, but here we go. You hear me all right? Yeah, I guess. So thanks. So what is Sierra? Sierra is two things or multiple things, but for the purpose of that presentation. One thing, the main, our origin, if you want, is we are the steward and operator of .ca. .ca stands for Canada rather than California. And so as the .ca operator, we have a broader mission of strengthening internet in Canada. And obviously IXPs are a big part of that. And so we're the patron saint, if you will, of IXPs in Canada, across Canada. And we work with all of them in various capacities to help them grow, bring them best practices as discussed in that very forum we're in today. So that's one hat. And the second one is that we're also a global DNS operator, and where we serve 250 plus DNS zones, including many top level countries such as .nl, .se, .pt, .pl, and on and on and on, and including major generic TLD zones such as .org and .info. And so we run a global DNS Anycast infrastructure across the world. You can see a list of our POPs on the right-hand side. We just added recently South America, Brazil, and South Africa. So we're expanding. And so yourself as an IXP data center operators, if you have a very cost-effective ways to host our zones and want to have your users resolve our zones more efficiently, please talk to me. I think that's it for me.
Thank you for that, Jan. Okay, and next up we have Volker from ECI. Volker, all yours. I think you're on mute.
Does it work now?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So hello, everybody. My name is Frdric Lampard, SBLZ. I'm in the community already for a couple of years, so some of you might know me already. I'm in charge for the business in the region called DACH and Netherlands, so Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Netherlands at Ribbon ECI. And as the time is limited, I jump directly into it. Ribbon ECI is a merger, or actually Ribbon bought ECI almost a year ago. It's two companies almost of the same size, similar companies. Ribbon itself, they are coming from the voice area and serving the community and the customers with solutions coming from a business unit called Clouded Edge. So as I said, with voice services, voice devices, SBCs, and all that stuff with Microsoft Teams and so on. And the classical packet optical networking division or business unit, which is coming from ECI and where I'm actually coming from, is serving the community with packet optical transport solutions, with WDM, with packet devices, and yeah, especially for connectivity of big locations, POPs, data centers with plenty of bandwidth over a short and long distance. This is our key area. So the Ribbon company, it's around about 900 million big. We are present in more than 100 or 140 countries, and actually we are 4,000 employees. As I said before, we are pretty equal in size. The two previous companies, both companies brought around about 2,000 employees into the new company called Ribbon ECI. Okay, that's it already from me. If you have any questions now or later or afterwards, after the session in terms of packet optical, I can help you. And if you have more questions or demand in the area of voice, I certainly find a colleague who can help. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Volker. And next up, we have Michael from Extreme. Michael.
Thank you, Bijal. So yes, hello everyone. So as I was introduced, my name is Michael, and I've been in the community for quite a while. What I'd like to share with you is some exciting news from Extreme. So we basically launched a interesting new architecture, or a new, or something called unified hardware, which is basically simplifying how we do things. So what it actually means is that we basically have a single hardware SKU, we have a single software license for that SKU, and a single warranty for across all the SKUs. Now, in reality, actually means that you have a single hardware, and this basically goes from the switching all the way into the wireless. So basically everything Extreme has in our portfolio. So to put this into some perspective, what it basically means then is that you have your hardware, so your switch, and on top of that one, you have then multiple different operating systems. So basically you would pick and choose which one you want to boot up the switch with. So you have the legacy Exos, which is kind of a Swiss Army knife, where you have functionality for, as you guys know, the IXP community, as well as for the enterprise community and service provider community. In addition to that one, you obviously have the SLX OS, which is more related to obviously the data centers and the service provider community. And then you have the VOS network operating system, which is basically more of a enterprise fabric based on SPBM. So the cool thing with this is, I said, that it's basically a single hardware with multiple network operating systems on that hardware, which you basically boot up based on the needs you have. Now, this then basically translates into obviously, serving our IXP customers today, as well as some new customers we have in the IXP space. We obviously have, two platforms. We have the SLX platform, which is more meant for the larger IXPs with technologies like MPLS. And then we have for the small and medium IXPs, you could go from MPLS all the way to UVP and VXLAN with the Exos-based platforms. So this was a short run through on some of the exciting news from Extreme. So over to you, Bijal. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, next up we have ISOC, and it's Kevin. Kevin, all yours.
Okay, thanks, Bijal. So although I'm from the Internet Society, I'm going to be talking about the Manners Initiative and specifically how it relates to the IXPs. So just to give some background, the Internet is comprised of around 70,000 networks or autonomous systems that are reliant on the global routing system based on BGP. This is inherently insecure, though, and increasingly under attack from activists and criminals who are looking to cause disruption and possibly steal data as well. And then you also have state-level actors who are manipulating this to impose censorship, undertake espionage, and maybe conduct cyber warfare as well. And then you also have accidental misconfigurations, which are by far the most common, which are now causing, which cause traffic to be misrouted, delayed, or lost. So the mutually agreed norms for routing security, also known as Manners, is an industry-supported initiative that is building on well-established best practices. That brings together a number of actions that aim to address most of the common threats on the global routing system. So network operators, content providers, and of course, internet exchange points, they can join this initiative and take some collective responsibility for the resilience and the security of really one of the most critical parts of the internet infrastructure. Really, everyone is benefiting. Everyone should benefit from improved routing security, and the more operators who apply these actions. The idea is the fewer incidents there will be and the less damage that they can cause. Now, IXPs do have a really important role in this because they can encourage their members to implement the manners actions. They often have a number of ISPs to be involved, and they can help by promoting the manners actions, encouraging their members to engage with this, but also providing tools such as route servers that filter announcements based on IRR or RPKI. They can provide tools such as looking glasses as well. So this is really why we've implemented this program for IXPs, and actually showing a summary of the sort of required and the optional actions that are part of this. So we encourage any IXPs that are not a participant already. We have 60 already have signed up to this. But if you're not a member, then please take a look at the website, and we encourage you to get involved.
Thanks, Kevin. It's great to see the number of IXPs that are now manners compliant, and I just want to echo what Kevin said. If you're an IXP and you don't know what manners is, please take a look on the website. And if you're not considering, or if you haven't yet thought about joining the manners program, I really think it's something that you should look into and maybe make a plan for 2021. Thanks, Kevin. Now, I think that is the end of, no, sorry, one more. We have Per from Smart Optics. Per, are you?
Yes, I'm here.
Great.
Hi, my name is Per Burman. I'm in charge of marketing for Smart Optics. Smart Optics is a Layer 1 DWM company. We provide equipment for many DWM applications, but our focus is Layer 1. We have divided our company into two segments. One is our solutions, which is our optical line systems or ROADMs, that kind of interconnect products. And then we have our optical devices. If we look at our solutions, which is, I would say, mainly applicable for this audience, we do focus on low-cost 100 and 400 gig interconnect for example, for data center interconnect. We have today 4 different customers among the Internet Exchange members, and we are running trials with 3 other ones at the moment. Our solutions are manufactured in our Stockholm facility. Our optical devices is handled out of our Oslo office. And we have a full portfolio of transceivers focusing on high-end 100 and 400 gig DWM transceivers. We do get a lot of questions on 400 gig, particularly 400 ZR. Just wanted to highlight a trial that Verizon did together with Inphi. They used our open line system, which they were running already now, 100 gig low cost solutions, like many of you are. And then they added 400 ZR transceivers to their switches, a new switching platform. And then they coexisted over our open line system. All our DCPM40 products, the line systems that's been released and are in the market, are ready for 400 gig. So they can be upgraded in this way. Yeah, thank you. That was all for me.
Thank you, Per. Okay, so I see we still have a number of people trying to join the Zoom link. So if anyone is on both of those, you only need to be in swap card. Okay, and next up, I will disappear for a minute, and we will be back with the first session, which is going to be chaired by Michael Holmberg. So with that, please wait for a minute, and we'll be right back. Thank you.